Hey everybody, welcome to Breakfast All Day. Alonso here with Christy. There's apparently no nostalgia like 90s nostalgia. And the popular, I was way too old for it, the first time, teen rom-com, She's All That, gets a remake, and now He's All That.
It's a totally different movie because now it's the guy who gets a makeover.
Sure.
So this is currently on Netflix. So we're playing a little bit of catch up with it. This was my idea, which I'm sure Alonso is thrilled about. I just thought, it's a movie starring Addison Rae on Netflix. We got to watch it. Addison Rae stretching as a teen influencer named Paget Sawyer. Paget has a huge following for all of her makeover advice and fashion and lifestyle called Paget Head to Toe. And she wakes up supposedly looking perfect every morning, but we see behind the curtain what it takes to look to have the perfect eyebrows, first thing in the morning when you wake up. It's hard to wake up like this, you guys. It takes time.
This doesn't just happen.
Right? It takes a village, eyebrow pencil and teeth whitener. So Paget's ex-boyfriend is this vapid and frequently shirtless wannabe rapper. They have this ugly breakup when she catches him cheating on her at the set of his music video. And so to do something splashy, to regain her influencer collab status with Kourtney Kardashian, playing somebody who's not named Kourtney Kardashian, but that's essentially who she is. Come on. She's got range. She dug deep to figure out who she wanted to be. So she has to do something really splashy. So she takes a bet from her best friend, played by Madison Pettis, to remake a guy in the school who is hideous and beyond redemption. And she could take him and turn him into the prom king. And it's a guy named Cameron, played by Tanner Buchanan. And he's a weirdo because he likes to go to the New Beverly and go see like martial arts double features. He's so bizarre.
he likes old rock and roll, so like his t-shirts are all like Iggy and the Stooges. But at one point he wears a G.G. Allin shirt, and I'm wondering if anybody on the production knows the difference between like G.G. Allin and just like sort of mainstream 70s rock and roll. But that's another story.
He contains multitudes, and he works with the horses every morning.
Yes.
And so that is how he gets the 8-pack abs that he brandishes when he takes off his shirt during the trying on clothes montage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway. Nothing marks you as an outsider nerd in high school like your ripped 8-pack ab body.
Well, he's shoveling hay every morning, and it requires a lot of core strength.
He would have to be like crunching those hay bales for hours a day.
You'd have to be like lifting entire horses above his body. Anyway,
like Pippi Longstocking.
Anyway, so of course they actually fall for each other, although she's a popular girl and he's this weird outsider. And they sing together. There's always a moment where there's an awkward karaoke along. And of course, he's going to find out that it was all part of a bet. But of course, she's then going to make it up to him. And they're going to both realize they were actually made for each other. This is directed by Mark Waters, brother of our friend Dan Waters, who wrote Heathers. Mark Waters directed Freaky Friday, the Freaky Friday remake with Lindsay Lohan, also Mean Girls and Vampire Academy. And I will admit, I laughed here and there. I did. I liked Matthew Lillard in this as the principal. So they have a couple of shout outs to the original. Rachel Lee Cook is now the mom.
Rachel Lee Cook is the mom, but a totally different character, which I found really distracting. I did the Matthew Lillard thing's kind of a reveal, which I thought was funny, and he's got some moments. Yeah, this movie, I don't know. Like, I don't have a problem with innocuous necessarily, but this one is so deadly fluffy.
Says the Hallmark Christmas expert.
Look, you know what? Hallmark will give you a big close-up of a Folgers label, but they will not force a character to say, "Oh wow, this party has free Pizza Hut," and then on the way out say, "Can I take some KFC for the road?" It's just like stuff like that. The fact that Addison Rae is so unconvincing throughout. Like all of her smiles seem artificial and fake, even when she's supposed to be legit. Like the whole point of this movie is that she's this sort of shallow online personality, but she learns to not be afraid to share her true self and blah, blah, blah. But even when she gets to the true self, I still didn't buy it. I never bought her for a second. And then, Tanner Buchanan is just like, you can tell that they took this hot guy and put a knit cap on him and an old black rock and roll t-shirt and a flannel shirt. Like, look, you're a nerd now. And it just, none of that was working.
Popular guys throw food at him.
Exactly. Like, okay. So yeah, Peyton Meyer, who plays the douchey rap guy. He's very funny on American Housewife. I like his stuff, but I don't know. I just kept going, really movie, and it just, I don't know, I couldn't deal with it.
Some of the stuff with the younger sister was kind of cute. The younger sister played by Isabella Crovetti. I liked her kind of no nonsense. She's got like a sitcom-y kind of smart ass retort
pesky
thing.
Younger sibling.
Yeah. So I thought she was kind of funny. And I liked the friendship between the supposed nerd and his best friend, played by Annie Jacob.
And Annie Jacob gets saddled with the Pizza Hut and the KFC lines and makes them sound sort of organic. So kudos. But
she also gets to be a gay character.
Yes, that was a nice twist.
There's a whole lesbian prom romance here, which was, I thought, kind of handled in a way that was not forced.
Yeah, no. It felt definitely organic, and it felt very the way that teens today would be about it, which is very sort of upfront. And,
right. There's no coming out scene like, I think I like her because I think I'm gay. Like, it's just a given. Like, oh wow, you should totally ask her to prom. That's awesome. So kudos to you, movie, for being contemporary in that regard.
This is written by Arlie Fleming Jr., who wrote the original She's All That, and also wrote Get Over It, which is a comedy of that vintage that I like a lot that people don't talk about anymore. It's the one where Kirsten Dunst sings, and what's his face? He's never been funny since. Ben Foster auditions for the School Musical by singing the Big Red Gum Jingle.
My God. But this, it's weird how inauthentic Addison Rae is, given that this is like what she actually does for a living. Amy Kaufman had a big takeout on her in the LA Times about how she had dreams of stardom from a young age to come here from a small town, Louisiana, and become a star. And she figured it out. She's an enormous star, but when called upon to actually act like that, I didn't really believe her. It always felt a little twitchy and kind of awkward.
Playing yourself is harder than it looks.
It is.
Look at Zsa Zsa Gabor's career.
It is. And so I wonder, but she also has that kind of likable thing going. She's got that star quality thing. So I wonder, if you put her in a role that weren't this, could she do that? I don't know. I wasn't getting the star quality here. The whole time I was watching her, I kept thinking, if they had cast Isabella Gomez from One Day at a Time, she would have nailed this. She would have been really funny and really sharp. And she kind of looks like what they've made Addison Rae look like in this movie as a brunette and everything. I thought that would have been a much better choice. This actress was just never doing it for me. It's funny, between this and then this week for Ebert, I had to review a movie called Afterlife of the Party, which is essentially like Heaven Can Wait, starring Victoria Justice as this 25-year-old party planner who dies early and is stuck in purgatory and has to make amends before she can go to heaven. But they're both Netflix movies about beautiful, stylish brunettes who are really superficial, who have to learn
get real,
what actually matters in life, but still look fantastic doing it. There you go.
Great.
Yeah.
Thanks, so Netflix.
I'm saying 5. I laughed enough here and there. I didn't hate this.
I said 4. It has the patina of a teen comedy, and if that's all you need is just like for it to be bright and goofy and big parties and shenanigans, it's there. But I don't know. I was resolutely uncharmed by it. Yes. I liked Cinderella better, frankly.
Oh, yeah. I like this better than Cinderella. So 4.5 is our number. So go get yourself a big bucket of KFC or get some Pizza Hut delivered or a bag of Doritos. Yes. Right. There's Doritos too. And come and sit on the couch with the 90s nostalgia. 90s mom jeans are back in again. And so are the movies that we watched when our moms wore them.
Oh, well, thanks for watching, everybody. Like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us at BeFastAllDay on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Check out our Patreon page at patreon.com/BeFastAllDay. We're having a hell of a time talking about Ted Lasso right now, and we've got a lot of other fun stuff coming up for our subscribers exclusively, so you should become one of those exclusive subscribers. We'll see you next time. Bye.